Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites, where I have new videos for you every Tuesday. And sometimes during planner launch season, there's videos go sporadically on other days too. So you want to be subscribed and ring that bell if you want to be notified when new videos go up, since it's not always on Tuesday, especially during the busy season. Today's video is just a very chatty, personal video with me about Planner Perfect. It's going to go over my October subscription box, so what you generally get in a subscription box and all the options that Planner Perfect offers, and just flip through my October, which is all stickered up almost all the way through, but nothing written in it yet. So I wanted to share it before I wrote in it, the October journal. Nothing is written in it yet because it's just about 2 weeks till October, or no, 1 week till October right now, about 1 week. And oh yeah, the stickers that come with the subscription box, which I've already stickered mine, so I've already used 2 sheets of that. And we're gonna just share about some of my blank journals I've ordered and why, my past months journals, and what Planner Perfect is really all about and why I love it so much. I feel like I haven't touched in with a Planner Perfect video since this July one, where I started in her books. I actually started the system at home in Another Traveler's Notebook in June, but I started in her books in July. And I haven't done a Planner Perfect video here. I've done all my unboxings of every month's subscription box on YouTube. On Instagram, on IGTVs. And I wanted to make sure to get something up here to show you guys the full box and talk a little bit more about it. So let's jump right in. This video ended up being a lot more chatty and longer than I had in mind. I didn't really have a plan, so this was a really fun video for me to do. In this video, I wanted to give a little peek into what came in my October box, just to give you a better idea of what each month's subscription box looks like. So I had just opened this, and I did share a plethora of my thoughts about it and how much I loved it on an IGTV. But since I was making this video all about her subscription boxes and the Planner Perfect system, I wanted to show you how my October box looked so we could compare it to other months. So it always comes in this little box. Number one, I love that they don't use a lot of packaging. I love that they use paper inside the box and not bubble wrap or some type of plastic, and everything just fits in this box perfectly. So I'm a fan of not wasting packaging or using too big of boxes for things. Let's zoom in just a little here and take a look. In each subscription box, you get your planner for the month. This is the full subscription box, that's $55. And I've already explained about the other box options. There are so many subscription box options, and you can also go ahead and just pick out, of course, any journals you want or planners you want. Pick your cover from her tons of old covers to pick from, and I shouldn't say old because they're all beautiful. But this is what October looked like. You got 3 washies in October. 1 was plain orange, and then 2 with Jenny's artwork on it. This I will show you. I've already laid it in my October book. I have not started writing in my October book, and that's why I wanted to go through it before I started writing in it. But this pumpkin is probably my favorite washi of all time that I've ever had. Her washi stick really well and show up really well on the page. The scarecrow is so cute too, but I felt a little bit more restricted in that he needed to go vertically. And I really love the look of the pumpkins. So you get 3 washies now, I believe, because she just went back to putting her own artwork in the box. So we'll see what November and December hold. October was the first box that she went back and put her own artwork in the box. And if you look at the back of my planners, I decided as a way to remember what washi came in the box that month, I would just stick it on the back page of my monthly planner. So I just stuck a little swatch of each washi back there. And as you can see, I did that in my September, which I'm still in right now. And that box came with 4 washies because that was before Jenny's artwork went back onto the washies. She had mentioned that she used to have her artwork on the washies, but the company they did it with, the washi wasn't sticking very well. So they had to do some research and find another company. And this washi has stuck very well. I've done most of my October book already, and I will show you. So we are almost to the end of September. And if you want to see all my flip throughs, I always do flip throughs on Instagram. It's just an easy place to do a flip through after a couple weeks in a month or mid-month, and then at the end of the month, I usually do my flip throughs. I have talked about how I have planned in some of my other Planner Perfect videos, but as you'll see, some days is like half scripting, and then some days I feel like I need a time block timetable. I can stick that in here, and then I want like my to-do list on the day. And then other days, well, this one has the time block, but no to-do list and scripting. Other days are full scripting and full scripting. So it just depends on the day. And as I showed in my Q3 planning update, I've been using Trello a lot to really manage my to-do lists. So sometimes I feel like I want to list it in here for the day, but I've been using Trello a lot for that. This day did have a to-do list and scripting. So sometimes there is only one side of scripting. You'll see here scripted, and then a little to-do list. I love this system because while Jenny has her own method and she teaches her method for scripting, I do not believe that you ever need to think you have to follow someone's system. I think you need to do what works for you at the season of life you're in, what you enjoy, and also what works with your personality. And I also think our planning needs change so much every season and as our kids grow. And so you just need to do what works for you, and don't worry about any so-called rules with any planning systems. And that's why I love Planner Perfect, because with the pages being blank, I can truly do whatever I want. I have seen the great positive impact that scripting out my day ahead of time has had on me in many ways. But I'll tell you, some days just don't get scripted out ahead of time. And some days I'm scripting as I go. Some days I'm even journaling, more like one side is scripting and one side is journaling at the end of the day. So it's kind of like what I planned to happen and then what did happen. And right now we are on Thursday, this day, and then I have just scripted out tomorrow already. And I scripted a little bit for Saturday and Sunday just because I had time today. And this book I will not be filling out this weekend or these blank pages. I might use them to journal a little bit about the month, because a lot of times your books overlap. So the October book starts in the same week, the 28th. So you can kind of choose which one to use when you get your book. I love that option too. So you have extra pages here if you wanted to do like meal planning or extra notes or lists. So a lot of times you have that in either the front or the back of your book, with a week that is doubled over with the other month, because September is ending on Wednesday, October is starting at Thursday, so it truly is midweek. And I'm going to go ahead and jump into my October book. I have been using the Planner Perfect journals since July, so July, August, and September in here. But I started the method actually in June 1st, and I tried it in a traveler's notebook that I already had. And like half the month was in an ERIN CONDREN coiled notebook, and half the month was in a traveler's notebook that I already had. You don't have to have Jenny's beautiful artwork on her traveler's notebook to do this method. And that's also what I love about it. Now, I love her artwork, but it's definitely not something you have to do this method. You can do it in absolutely any notebook you have. And I talk a lot about that in my July video, where I go over scripting and I show you my June books, and that's up on YouTube also. I will try to link all those relevant videos here in the description, so they'll be easy for you to find. So long story short, let's flip through October. You get a planner book with your $55 full subscription box. You get a journal also, and so it's always her new design. And I like that she comes out with a video a couple weeks before you receive it, so you see what you're getting if you want to watch the video, and you don't have to watch the video, and then it could be a surprise. I have always watched, I can't wait, but they always look better in person than in the video. You get 4 sticker sheets, of which you'll see I've already used 2 full ones to decorate this book. But here are the 2 that have some stickers left, and you get 2 of each. So 2 of these and 2 of these, and then you get 12 tip-in cards, which we'll talk about and look at. And that is what you get in every full subscription box. Then you can choose if you want to only have a planner subscription. That's it. That's how I started July. When I first just wanted to try them after doing a month in my own notebooks, I just bought the subscription for the planner only. But then after just a few weeks of seeing how much I absolutely love the quality of these books and loved having her artwork, I signed up for the full subscription box starting in August. That's the month I started my full boxes. So I got a full box in August, a full box in September, full box in October so far. And all of those full box looks and my thoughts after first receiving unboxings are on IGTV. On Instagram, I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep doing them there or if I'm going to try to add those in as extra videos on YouTube, because I would really like them to be here permanently and be able to be searched up on YouTube. So we'll see. If you order the planning subscription though, you can only get blank pages for your dailies and you can only get blank pages for your journal right now. They don't have the option to be able to choose. I bet they will in the future. If you decide, like my sister did, that you just want to order ahead and you want to order your own month's planning books and pick out your covers. And then, so when she makes new covers, they automatically go back into her shop. So then you can order them. So all her past ones are there. So you can either order, you get to pick your cover then, and you can pick what it says on it, and you can pick your journal, and you can pick if it has any script on it or says nothing at all. So you can order out your months. And I really like what Annie Smith says on her YouTube channel, that she went to just using a blank journal. That's it for her monthly book. And she can make it last a couple months because she only uses 1 page per day generally. Now, if she needed more room, she has it, but she generally uses 1 page per day. And so her book can last her, I think she said like a little over 2 months. And so if you're not into journaling and you don't want a whole journal to fill up every month and you just want a planning book, like Annie didn't want to have this many pages. And if you get the planning book, then you get the weekly look, plus you get 2 pages per day, except for Saturday and Sunday. You get 1 page for Saturday and Sunday. So if you do the planning book, it's kind of laid out for you. And you know, you get your monthly layout and you get 4 goals pages at the beginning before you go into your weekly layout, and then you get a month in review at the end. But I think Annie has a great idea, honestly, that if you don't feel you need the full box at all, and you really love her artwork and you still want to use her books, just buy a blank book, or you can choose lined. If you're not in a subscription, you can choose whether you get lined, dot grid, graph paper, so you have that choice, and you will just have a full journal full of that, and you can lay out your days, your weeks, and your month how you want to. So it would be even more like bullet journaling, even though this is similar to bullet journaling. So all those options are available, and I do have my Amanda 20% off a one-time use. So if you wanted to order your books for a couple months ahead, you could use that coupon for a one-time use. You can fill up your cart as much as you want. You just cannot use it on leather, and it is a one-time use only. So this is your October Fall in Love with Your Life journal, and I have talked about on Instagram how I have not filled up my entire journal from July. I am still writing in my July journal, and it's September. So that shows you I don't journal every day because I just feel like this is a lot of journaling, even though it's not journaling, it's scripting. And then I journal every night in my 5-year journal also. So I wish I turned to this every day during scripture study and would make that a habit, because I do my scripture study every morning. And I thought I could easily make journaling at that time a habit. But since then, I like to go either straight into breakfast or straight into working out. It just hasn't become a habit, because I just want to do my scripture study and move on. But I really do want to do more journaling. So I have not jumped into my new journals yet. I'm just saving them because, once again, they can be used for journaling. They can be used for anything. Once I get my leather tee in, I was waiting on a certain leather color. I was waiting on the green leather color, which by the time this video comes out, it might be out, and you may have already seen that on Instagram. once I get my TN put together, I'm definitely going to have a blank one in there just for any kind of notes. So anywhere I need to scribble notes. And then I might have one even that's like an indexed one, so that I number the pages and I have an index so I can go back and find certain notes about things. But I don't want to worry about being neat in it or having any kind of method. Like, it's just literally for notes. I love the way that all of her back covers have something interesting and beautiful on them too. I love the way this pumpkin is on the back. I mean, look at all that shading. I'm just not artistic at all, and I appreciate it so much. It brings so much to my life, the arts, even though I am not someone who is gifted at that. So the back of her September, the back of her July, it's always carried over in the back of her August, and I love that. And to have all these books just full of my memories and my days. Let's talk about the tip-in cards while I have this one. So I don't use my tip-in cards in these planner books like Jenny intends, really, but they can be used for anything. Your tip-in cards, they can be given as gifts. They're really thick, they're blank on the back, and they're beautiful artwork on the front. I used this one for a habit tracker one week. I put it on Monday, so that would be a great idea to use it as. But I decided I love these cards. They're too pretty for me to just put in here because I feel like my tape won't stay forever, like if you're thinking long term. And then when I pull the tape off the cards, it does pull off some of the beautiful color on the card. And so I just don't want all my cards to be damaged like that. Even if I wrote, like, you're supposed to write, like, if you want to change your day, if something changes and you need to reschedule something, you can tip in a card this way vertically, or you can tip it in this way. You can do a habit tracker. You can write a little note you need to remember. You could write a scripture verse or a quote, so you can collect those beautiful things. But I am collecting memories, beautiful memories from the month on my cards, and I am just keeping them in a stack in monthly order right now in just a little, zipper pin pouch bag. And I have shared that on what video? I can't remember if I shared it on Instagram or another quarterly check-in. Oh, I know where. I shared it on the October unboxing on Instagram. So that's where I'm keeping those right now because they're just beautiful and I just want to keep them, with beautiful memories on the back to look back on right now. But I would also love to have like a quote that touched me or a scripture. So you get 12 in every box and you get 2 of each card. So 6 originals and then 12. So I'll show you the 6 for October. I mean, look at that. It's one of my very favorite pictures ever. And I don't think that's on any of her notebooks or anything yet. That is beautiful though. And then a sunflower, which I know she has some notebooks with sunflowers on them. A really cute scarecrow. I like him a lot. And she has a sweet background story on that about how she made like a pin, the face on the scarecrow for her kids. And it was a tradition for years and years. And now they're like, you have to do it with the grandkids. So I love that she made her scarecrow, that was a family tradition, into a card. Just beautiful memories. That beautiful pumpkin that's on our front cover. And I bought the notebook. It doesn't have anything in it yet of this tree because it's just so beautiful and I love the fall and her pumpkins. And she said that's a really old one when she was still on Etsy and she was hand painting them one by one. She had to do a lot of them. And then a girl with her pumpkin like this. So you get 12 of those. I love that there's ample number of cards. I never feel like I run out of cards. I usually have a couple left. I go through the month and when just a memory happens that I want to remember, I write it down. I just keep them like right behind my desk in a little drawer. And that way I don't wait till the end of the month because I wouldn't remember. And then whatever cards I have left at the end of the month, I'm just saving because they make just beautiful cards that later I might add a scripture or a quote to or give with like a gift to a friend or a little note because they're amazing and beautiful and custom artwork. And I also stick them up on my ERIN CONDREN magnet board in my office just for the month. So as I'm working through the monthly ones so I can see the current cards for the month, I stick up the current cards. And I'm looking over there right now at my September cards. So in the full box, you get the planner, you get the journal, you get the 12 tip-in cards, and then you get about 3 washies probably every month since she just switched her artwork. I don't know how it's going to flow, but 2 of hers, and then the beautiful stickers. And I will flip through my October planner. I like to set it up ahead of time because I just don't have time to sit there every day or even every week and sticker. So I do almost the whole month at once. And I love these thick stickers. They are so thick. They are her beautiful artwork. I've honestly never seen stickers I like more because I love custom artwork. I mean, look at that. It is just beautiful. And so every month feels very different. And I love that because I love to celebrate the different seasons and the different times of year and feel very different. And that is what is so fun about the subscription box. So I truly could just get the monthly planner since I kind of have, a couple extra journals now that I'm not filling up the whole journal every month. But I definitely want to get the washies and the tip-ins, and the stickers are a must for me. A must, the stickers. If I had to pick one thing, it would be the plan book or just a blank journal to use as a plan book. But I do like how it's laid out in here. And the stickers, those would be the things I would pick. So even though I have a backlog, like I said, of journals, and I don't have to get the full boxes right now, I still want them because I love her artwork so much. I will use the journal someday, and I still have it as a goal to journal more. That's definitely a continued goal in my life because I feel like it brings so much goodness when we journal those positive things that we want, those positive dreams and goals and aspirations, the things we want to see happen in our life, as Jenny talks about. It's a completely different kind of journaling than I have ever done in my life, and it's taking a lot of practice for me. If you want to learn more about her scripting method and her journaling method, which is very different than I've ever done, Jenny Penton over at Planner Perfect on her YouTube channel, it's called Planner Perfect, has a plethora of videos for you to go through, and they are all so motivating. And she also has IGTVs on Instagram. So wherever you feel more comfortable watching, a lot of times she will post as an IGTV and a YouTube video, so it will be in both places, but sometimes things are just in one place on that. So I have watched a lot of her videos, and I haven't even watched them all yet. When I'm like on the treadmill or in the bath is a good time to watch those on like a speeded up pace. Did you know you can speed up YouTube? You can speed up my videos so you can get through them a little bit faster. So that's a good thing to know. You go under the settings little cogwheel on YouTube if you don't know, and you can increase the speed. So we will just flip through here, and then we will be done with the October box. But I just wanted to do this video as kind of I didn't really have another Planner Perfect devoted video here on YouTube since I very first started in July. And then I have touched on it in quarter 2 and quarter 3 planning updates since I was doing that using Planner Perfect, but I have not given a devoted video to really talk about it since the first month that I tried it here on YouTube. Everything has pretty much been shown on Instagram since then. So I wanted to make sure to get on here and show the full thing about the box and what comes in it. And I just know that my very favorite months of the year are going to be October, November, December boxes. But I do feel like all her other boxes will get me excited for whatever time of year it is, even if it's not my favorite time of year. So, and she does have a whole Christmas planner, which I am eyeing, which I honestly don't need because I won't use all the pages in it. It would actually probably last me a couple years of Christmases, but I think it would make a really fun keepsake, and just her artwork in it and her scripting is amazing. So I might end up getting that. I'm kind of waiting to see if she comes out with a new one this year, because I think the one left on her site is from last year or the year before, and I just wonder if she's going to update and do a new one in any way, even though her old one is amazing. And she walks you through that whole Christmas planner in a YouTube video, so you can search that. This washi, it's my favorite, y'all. My very favorite washi that I've ever gotten. So as you can see here, we have our scarecrows. And if you notice anything different with my mic in this video, I am using just a little clip-on mic because I thought this was going to be a really short video clip that I was going to just pop in and talk about several months' boxes and piece it together. I really wasn't sure what this video was going to be. And so I really thought this was going to be like 7 minutes of me only going through the October box. But I haven't done any other pieces of the video, so I'm just talking a lot more. And yeah, and I didn't want to have to keep track of all the videos, merge them all with the sound with my Yeti mic. So this video probably sounds different than my other videos, but we'll just end this segment with flipping through this book, my October, before I write anything in it, because I'm going to start writing in my goals pages, and I haven't decorated them yet, but I'm definitely going to add some stickers and washi tape to my goals pages too. And many people have asked me, am I using my power sheets since I started Planner Perfect? The last month I used my power sheets was June, so I did not use them in July and August. I did pull them out in September because I'm very excited about their new power sheets and the changes that they've made to them. So I wanted to pull them out in September and fill out the month and see how I felt about them again. And it really is my favorite just goal setting system for goal setting system. But I'm just not sure I need that in my life right now with Planner Perfect. I feel like with all the scripting and journaling, I'm really working like through so many things and working out so many goals, like just what is important. So that's as far as I've gone October 23rd. I haven't gone up to Halloween. But do you see how just her stickers just make the page amazing? Her artwork. Sometimes I almost feel like I'm ruining the page. There's just a few other stickers in here from my friend Tara at Homeschool with Me on Instagram. She gave me some of her Planner Envy subscription stickers. When she came to visit, we had a little walk day and a planner chat day, and she shared with me her Planner Envy subscription because she said she has way more than she needs, and she insisted that I take some. So who am I if someone really wants to share? And so I did put some of those on pages, but all the rest are Jenny stickers. There's no other stickers in here. And actually, this is the first month I've used any other stickers besides Jenny's. I usually only use the washi that comes with the box, plus other washi tapes that I just have, especially from the washitapeshop.com, who has generously allowed me to pick out a whole bunch of washis, and I shared them with you in my Q2 planning video, I think. And then they gave me a discount for 10% off for you guys for every order, every time you order. At the washitapeshop.com, you can get 10% off with code Amanda10. And that affiliate link and code is, I'm going up like Instagram. It's down in the description here in YouTube. So besides just my washis and then her washis and her stickers, that's all I use in my books. That is all I use. Let me grab my tip-in cards and show you those before we wrap this up. Here is a little bag that I got from the washitapeshop.com also. Amanda10 is my code. It's down there in the description. I really like this bag because it has 3 compartments. The middle compartment zips separately. It's this really nice canvas, and it can fit a lot if you want it to. But I just like the division because these are my blank cards from other months that are left as extras go on one side. And then my memory cards go in this side that I've used, and I've kind of kept them in order. You can tell on the very first card, the tape, when I took the washi tape off, it took off the beautiful coloring. And that is when I decided I didn't want to keep them taped in because they look awesome taped in. But I didn't want to keep them taped in to my Planner Perfect book just because I really just wanted to keep them nice because they're so beautiful. Now, the first month I ordered, July, I only ordered the subscription for the planner book. But my friend Tara, once again, Homeschool with Me, said she started Planner Perfect the same month. She said she got the whole box and she wanted to share some of her cards with me. So she shared some of her tip-ins and a roll of her washi tape. She's just so generous and such a kind friend. And so I did get these July cards because of her. And then they sent me an extra card in one of my orders, just when I had placed a journal order for some journals. So these are my cards in order, like July, August, September here. And on the back, like I said, I'm just writing memories. I write the date and I write what number of card it is for that month, just in case I want to keep it in order, like date order for that month. Who knows if I'll keep being that good at it, but I'm just writing memories. Most of them take up the whole card because once you start writing about something wonderful, you want to fit in all the details you can. But like this one was just a haiku poem that my 12-year-old son came up with while we were sitting at a pond watching sunset one night. And so I just wanted to remember his poem and I wrote it down here, his haiku poem at the pond. So I'll always remember that. And this was a really short one. So it doesn't have to be long things for me to think I have to write them down, or big things. Most of these are very small things. As you know, if you're a parent, that the very small, ordinary things are the things that mean so much. So this is after only almost 3 full months of all my memory cards. And I don't know how I will permanently keep all these forever because my stack will start getting bigger and bigger. Maybe I'll find like the perfect little box at like Container Store with like possibly some file. I mean, even an index card box would work, but Container Store probably has a really cool one with, you know, the dividers. I could label them by year. So one whole year, you know, 2020 would be in a divider in the box. So they'll probably eventually go to an index card box is what I'm thinking, if I keep up that method. But those are my thoughts. Let me know any questions you have down below, because like I said, I just started this video as something that was going to be like a segment of a bigger video about Planner Perfect, where I was going to wait for like my November box to come and possibly even my December box and maybe even a Christmas planner, and I was going to piece it all together. But obviously I love this so much, I just jumped right in and started talking so much about it, then I couldn't stop. But I wanted to just share with you all the options that are at Planner Perfect, that you can just buy a journal use for bullet journaling or normal journaling. You can pick your inside pages. You get to pick your cover. You can pick your script or have it blank. I have ordered books that are blank. Let me grab them. I will show you a few here. I have ordered, and I have another box already on the way, but it's not here yet. So I ordered these books without any script. Lions mean a lot to me and my 12-year-old. I will just say that. So he actually might inherit this book. But this was like, I think, March came in like a lion, like that. I think that was her March one. And I just love this one. So I just wanted it for when I get my leather tee in. And I'm going to have some extra notebooks in there for just notes, like I said, or indexing notes. This one's beautiful because, you know, you have the same tree but different coloring on the back. Something to note, if you are just ordering the journals, you need to give them time to come, because they are each made to order. You see what I'm saying? You pick your cover, you pick if it says anything on it. So it is not printed and made and bound together until you order it, because you have to pick the inside pages. They are all bound with red thread, which makes them durable. They're durable and beautiful. I love that. Red thread. They come with 24-pound Strathmore paper, if I'm remembering right, which equates to 60-pound text weight, I believe. But it feels very substantial to me. Feels more like 70-pound text weight, but I think it says 24-pound Strathmore equates to 60-pound text weight. It's supposed to be very fountain pen friendly, because Jenny has loved to write with fountain pens. That's a big thing with her. So this is fountain pen friendly paper. It is also like art medium friendly, like watercolor and such. She does a lot of art in her books, as I know some other people do too. I have so far only gotten blank books because I actually am converted. I love the blank books as a blank slate to do whatever you want on the page. In my July journal, I have done like a mind map in the middle. And so just having a blank book just lends itself to do whatever you want, decorating wise and, you know, drawing wise. But leave time, it takes a couple weeks for them to craft your books. So you can't just order, you know, October books, you know, a week before October and expect them to be here for the start. I would really say, I don't know what their website says, check it, but I think you need to order at least 3 weeks before you want the books. I think because they're a small company and they've grown so quickly, I think they're not quite they're not able to move as fast as they would like. And I think it's been taking like 2 weeks when I do just like a journal order for it to even ship. And then it has to ship like another week. So I would allow like 3 weeks. But check what their site says. On the subscriptions, they have laid out in a chart on the subscription page It shows you if you order by this date, then you get your planner by this date, and you're billed on this date. It shows you all that. And so in the beginning, you're gonna have like 2 billings really close together when you first start. Look at their chart and you'll understand it, the way that their billing goes. You can cancel your subscription box at any time, so you're not like hooked into a subscription for any amount of time. And you can switch it. So like I did, if you go for the just 1 journal planner subscription, or 1 journal in your subscription, whatever you're getting, and then you want to switch it to, there's a couple options of boxes, but let's just say you want to go the full box, you can switch it for the next month. You just have to switch it by a certain date. But they do have this chart on their subscription page that tells all the dates. Look at that chart. And you can also use my code Amanda20 on subscription boxes, but it's only one-time use. So just so you know, one-time use excludes leather. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging here with me. And just, wow, this was like the most casual, chatty video I think I have done in a very long time, which is so fun for me because I'm not sharing any planners and relaying information to you. It might not be as fun for you, let me know. But it's fun for me because I have no clipboard to look at all my information off of. I have nothing to go off of. I don't have to show you from beginning to end. This was just like me sitting down thinking, I'm just love Planner Perfect so much. I want to get on here and make sure a video went up to YouTube about it, since I've mainly been doing it on Instagram. So let me know what you think about this type of video. Let me know what you think, about Planner Perfect. If you're interested in seeing more videos from me here, more personal videos like this added in, even if you're not interested in Planner Perfect, I love seeing how other people plan, just and hearing them chat about it. And if you really want to see how I plan, my planning updates, which I do quarterly, and I have a whole separate playlist for that for 2020, and I will start a new playlist for that for 2021, so they're easy to find. I will try to remember to link that playlist in the description down here, so you can find where I talk about how my Planner Perfect fits into why do I still use my weekly ERIN CONDREN and why am I using Trello with it. That will kind of show you, because this is more like journaling my day to me, and I still definitely have to have a task list, a to-do list. I cannot work straight off scripting like Jenny can. So lots to explore here, as I'm only a couple months in and I am still just making my way through this system and figuring out how I want to use it, but it is definitely bringing me a lot of joy, and just, it's a system that feels like comfort. And that's what I want right now. It's working for me, and so I'll continue with it until I don't feel that anymore. All right, guys, happy planning, take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.